Yo.
Yeah.
Back at it.
What's going on, guys? So great to see you. So glad you're with us. Hope you're having a great time. Let's get into this.
So, what we're getting into, my baby, she's got her research going here on these presidential candidates, and I guess she's going to tell us what exactly you got popping.
Well, it is time for us to really be honing in people and locking in, if you haven't already, on who you are going to be voting for based off of who are the presidential candidates right now. So let's dive in to the GOP candidates right now.
Let's dive into the GOP candidates.
So you're going to bring up the article?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I is.
And as we continue to learn and grow and get new information, we're going to share it, you guys. And this is what it's really all about. So,
you want me to start from the top?
yeah, of course. All right, so let's go to the Republican candidates. So here, Republican candidates.
Oh, you don't want them Dems?
Not yet.
The donkeys.
Okay, so how many is that? 4 times 3 is 12. So, okay, I thought it just looked like more. Maybe that was because of the way the other the New York Times had
I had
listed.
it right. You owe me $10.
Okay, so we got Doug Burgum,
Durr.
Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Larry Elder, Nikki Haley, Asa Hutchinson, Mike Pence, Vivek Ramaswamy.
People like Ramaswamy.
I think I said his name right. Tim Scott, Corey Stapleton, Francis Suarez, and Donald Trump. So I am learning. I'm a little bit familiar with Governor Christie.
We know Larry Elder.
Yes.
We know DeSantis.
DeSantis.
I know Chris. Oh, you said Christie.
Yeah.
Christie. Yeah, absolutely.
Nikki Haley. Learning about her. Mike Pence.
Of course.
Yes.
I don't even know why Mike even doing that to himself.
Vivek. I am learning about him. I saw him pop up on one of another YouTuber's page, and
Ramaswamy.
I was like, okay, let me just check in, because he is really vocal.
Yeah,
he's speaking, for some of the things, for pardoning Trump. And I was like, that was one of the things that I kind of was digging when I was looking at some of the other candidates who are running.
Okay.
Were saying that they aren't, they're anti. And I'm like, I don't understand that. But nevertheless, we got Tim Scott, Corey Stapleton, Francis Suarez, and of course, Donald Trump. And I'm learning more about Tim Scott. So who are you guys, voting for? We know many of our squad members are true Trump supporters, but there are any of you other people who are SIBO and Snapper gang? Are you guys looking at any other of these candidates? And if you don't know and you watch our channel and you want to learn who they are, here, take a snapshot and go do the research yourself. Go find out who is supporting what you say you stand for your family, for your household, as an individual, and look this person up, and maybe that's who you're going to vote for.
But you know what I keep seeing across the board? People want Trump for the president, or Tim Scott, or they want Trump and who's the other one I saw that pop on there? It's missing somebody, because I remember somebody mentioned Carrie Lakes.
Hold on, I have a screenshot too.
Is there some people missing? Oh, there's some people. Are these the candidates? Are these?
No, this is the same one I got from the New York Times. So no, that's the same list. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. It's 11. That's 12 people there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so that one was 12.
Some of these, I don't know. I guess they haven't announced. But the one I kept seeing that run across my screen was Trump and Tim Scott.
Okay.
People are like, no, it's not going to happen with Vice for DeSantis. They were like Trump, Tim Scott, or Trump and
okay.
And I heard somebody say Lakes, but I don't know how Lakes I don't even see on this list. I don't know where that's coming from.
Scroll down. See, list. Are there more people that's on the list?
They did, but I didn't even see. I still didn't see that name.
No, yeah, I don't either. And then
it's right here. No, not that one. It's this one. Greg Abbott, Liz Cheney, Bob Crocker, Tom Cotton, Daniel Crenshaw, Ted Cruz, Doug Ducey, Mike DeWine, Joni Ernest, Josh Hawley, Adam Kinzinger.
But this says the following politicians and public figures had been discussed in the media as potential candidates for the 2024.
So not solid.
Right.
So I don't know where lakes come from. I don't see no lakes in there.
Did not run for the Republican nomination. So, okay, well, that's it. So go back up to the very beginning. I want to see like what the article's saying at the very top.
That mouse does weird stuff. You spin the wheel, it go backwards. Okay, read. You want to read that?
As of June 2023, Ballotpedia has identified three. Oh, see, that's for the Democrat stuff. I'm not really interested in that right now. I just want to make sure that it's telling you that as of it says, so as of June 2023, that these are, the Republican.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
So maybe those people had were potential, but these are the ones who have officially registered and said, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do the doggone thing. Maybe they have been thinking about it, discussing it, but it hasn't been locked in yet.
Okay.
So now let's roll up to the Democratic. And at first I was like, is this real? So this has been announced. So I guess it's the same thing below. The following noteworthy candidates have filed to run for president with the Federal Election Commission or announced exploratory committees. So that's what's going on down below too. So it's full-fledged go. They filed. Their paperwork is in. This is official. Those other people were potential. They discussed it. They said they were, but they ain't filed no paperwork, so it don't count. That's what it looks like to me, right?
But they know good and well that the only one that's going to run out of that one is Joe Biden. He too old. I cannot see them. Then these other two people won't have a shot. That's how I know they keep trying. I keep saying they trying to shut down Trump.
Yeah, I was reading quite a few things about, Robert F. Kennedy, and he was getting a lot of accolades, but many people were also saying there's certain issues of his that they really don't support it, including some of his family members. So they really love him as he's a great person, and he may have done some other things that were, really greater. Some of his stances are good, but they're on the flip side, there are some other issues that they would rather support Joe Biden on compared to Kennedy. And I was like, wow. But yeah, so that's why Joe is doing everything he can. He pulling all them tricks out that had, ain't he?
Flaming hot Cheetos.
I mean, come on. So this is quite interesting. So guys, there you go. So you see who right now has filed to run for president with the Federal Election Commission. You've seen the Democratic, the 3 that we have here, as well as the 12 GOP candidates.
I was curious, and I'm glad you put that up because I didn't know 100% sure. Unless somebody jumps in the ring late. No, but people still have potential chance of still popping into that list.
I guess so. But what makes it official, see, I didn't even know that. And it's so great to be learning all this great information as I was reading today. I was like, man, I love learning about this stuff because now I cannot put the decision or, get upset about something that I was completely not a part of. Oh no, I ain't gonna vote. No, I ain't voting for nobody. But you got all this to say, don't know nothing, and you going by the left media news and your friends and family who don't know no more than you know.
On the same level, y'all discussing no substance conversations.
I mean, and the information hole just keep diving down it. Keep figuring. Okay, so why don't you want to vote for this person? Why don't you want to vote for this person? Oh, okay. So you can just narrow your people down off the list. That's the best way, especially if you don't know and you haven't really been following it. You didn't vote for the last election, but now because you see all what's going on the news, you want to get involved. Well, this is how you start, good people. You have to do the homework. Get off social media. Get off your Instagram and your Facebook and your TikTok and your Snapchat. And get on some of these resources like YouTube, your Twitters, some of your media, and discern for yourself. But know that different media is going to have a slant for the left and they're going to have a slant for the right. So you have to be able to discern and know and do more homework and understand that that's the way that they're reporting because they want you as this particular viewer to co-sign what they're saying.
Also, I was going to say too, have you noticed that really the substance in conversation relates to religion and politics, whereas have you noticed that the substance of other conversations gets a little thinner? But when you talk about religion and politics, I think that's boss move, people that talk about religion and politics, because in this country, most people try to stay away from those two, but then you go into conversation that don't have as much substance. So we talking about substance.
And it's okay if you don't agree. That's everybody has their viewpoint.
But you know how so many people that we've ran into that say
that
one thing we grew up, we didn't grow up talking about religion or politics, and then they don't really have nothing else really.
That's
to
very
talk about.
Limited thinking, especially in 2023, about to be 2024. Because if you're not an active participant in making decisions for your own household, and you're being swayed and allowing society to guide your decision making without thinking for yourself,
limited.
Woe on you.
Yeah,
shame on you.
I agree.
Shame on you, especially if you have children that you're developing and you're helping become productive citizens in society. It's you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I asked somebody recently, they were talking about they don't like such. Are you voting? And it got quiet. So I'm like, okay. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time changing anything if you're not going to make any kind of difference.
And then what makes you think that your vote doesn't count? What makes you
Voicing
think that
anything,
your opinion doesn't matter, that you don't have a voice? That's the whole purpose that our ancestors fought, to be able to have a voice, to speak, to vote, to participate in.
So go down
which is where
to the
Republican Party started from. It started fighting against they were abolitionists in the South fighting against slavery.
So go down to the voting machines and vote. Forget the mail-in ballots, man. Go on there to the standing line and punch the little thing, man. All right, guys, we don't want to get on the soapbox, but the more we learn, the more we're going to keep coming out with these videos so we can help you stay informed and you to make an informed vote decision in this election. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive, but comment down in the section below. We ain't judging, just saying.
We ain't judging, just saying.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.